out there, all you toy fans? This is Chizzo here. Because this is going to be my first week of doing this show on YouTube, I figured that I would do some toy review every day until Saturday, and then we would just do it once a week. Today, we will be reviewing the Megaforce Blaster, or the Gosei Blaster, if you follow the Japanese show, Super Sentai. Now, let's just start with the blaster itself here. Now, as you can see, it has a very old school steampunk look. It's got a little knob there, and I will show you what that's for later. I'm going to turn it on here just so you can hear the sound. That's a lovely sound, is it not? And then it just cycles through sounds as you pull the trigger. It's random, I guess, so you can't really call it cycling, can you? There's number 2. And then there's number 3 that you just heard. Now, it's got, like I said, an old school kind of steampunk look. There's a knob back here, and it looks like something's supposed to attach here, but I can't tell. There's a ratchet back here, and if I don't know if I can get it in the light here. Hold on a second. Okay, you see that little guy? Yep, right there. We'll get to that after we get to this thing right here, which means we need the Dragon Zord, or the Dragon Header, depending on which toy you're playing with at the time. That's right. The Power Rangers Megaforce, their Zords, the Zords themselves are just severed heads, and when they're attached to their bodies, it's called a Mecha Zord, not Mega with a G, but Mecha with a CH. As you can see, he's got like a little cannon there in his mouth. It's not painted, so you almost don't notice it, but it's there. Lovely gold on there, and some beautiful silver, which I love so much. So it's got the gold horns. This is more of a fin back here, if you guys can see that. And this little socket here is how it's going to attach it to the gun, and I will show you how that does. So you take it, and you're going to need to get a full view of the gun for this. I see that fin just popped up, and that's because there's a little button right here on the bottom of the gun, and if you press that and then push the fin down, the head's supposed to come off. I can't really get a good view here because the gun is taller than the camera right now, and I don't have a tripod. Well, if I do it from off camera, you should basically get the view. Is what you do is you take the button here and you set it on the edge of a table. Then, like I said before, you just push the fin down with a lot of force, and how hard you press down the fin shows how hard the head goes. That didn't do what I wanted it to do, but basically there's wheels on the bottom of this head here. Get a good view there. Yep, right there. And so the head is supposed to roll. I don't know if you saw that. I can't do it on this kind of surface, so maybe I'll try to work that out later. Anyway, so we've reviewed the sounds, we've reviewed the head. Now we'll just go with the last part here that I believe is the coolest. I'm going to pick up the camera here for a second, hold on. Is this socket. Now, it's more of a notch, and that knob goes into this little thing here. It helps, it's basically the holster. So you can clip that onto your belt or onto the waistband of your pants or whatever. Anyway, let's get the toy in view here. It goes on like that, and then you twist it so that it doesn't fall off, and it'll hang there. It'll do this, you know, kind of a little metronome thing going on, but that's about it. Now, I'll just set this back up for you. so you can get a good view. I bought this at Walmart for about 15 bucks. I don't know if the price has been raised or lowered as now, because it's been like a couple weeks or maybe even months since I bought it. Anyway, I bought it for, the price range is approximately 15 to 20 bucks. You may find it cheaper if you buy it online. That's your decision. I really like this toy. It's in a style that we have not seen in a while, and it's kind of nostalgic. It's almost childlike, sticking a dragon's head on the end of a blaster. Now, in the show, I think I should cover this, there are other headers. However, as far as the toy goes right now, the dragon header is the only one that exists, built specifically for the blaster, and that means with the wheels, mouth is open with the gun head. So far, it's the only one that comes with the gun. They may release more later on, but for now, you're going to have to buy the Zords if you want if you want different headers for this. It does come with a card. This card right here. Now, you may be wondering, if you haven't watched the show, why does it come with a card? Is there like a version of Pokemon or something? Yes and no. There is a card game that goes with this, but also, you see that barcode right there? Well, when the Morpher comes out in stores, you'll be able to put these in the Morpher, it'll read the card, and then recite one of 108 pre-recorded phrases. This one will summon the Dragon Zord. I'm not quite sure as to the rules. It says, I don't know if I can get that. But basically it says win right here, and then below that it says move this to the bottom of your deck. Pretty cut and dry. I don't think I'd be able to get into this. Oh, before I forget, this barcode right here, I have to hold this upside down, I'm sorry. This barcode right here is not real. It's not read by the Morpher. You could put a barcode scanner over this and they would not know what you're talking about. Just to show the back of the card real quick, it's got a very nice blast effect, as you can see, as if like some big explosion has occurred. Just like we missed from the Saban era, I am so glad they have control over this show again. I am Chizzo, and thank you for watching my show.